Hello all the CA Inter FM students. So in this particular video, we are going to see the hit list areas with regard to the FM for the coming Jan 2026 CA Inter exams. Okay. So CA Inter FM for the Jan 26 exam, the hit list areas along with the problem numbers which you should not leave from the ISM. So if you do the selected problems that what I have chosen, 1000% mine is the guarantee. You will not do mistake in any question that comes in exam as well. The selected questions are extremely qualitative questions. Listen to the complete video, okay, and mark those questions in your study material. Do them without fail. 50 marks paper will come. Minimum 40 marks you will get. That is my guarantee. If you do the questions what I selected, because that contains a good blend of all kinds of adjustments in those questions. Okay, let's go on into the main part. First one, with regard to the ratios chapter, first, there are so many ratios. First, I will pick up important ratios which you should not leave. Current ratio, stock turnover ratio, debtors turnover ratio, creditor turnover ratio. In this, you have to do illustration 1 in the study material. If you do illustration 1 in the study material, it covers current ratio, stock turnover, debtors turnover, creditors turnover. Everything will get completed. And in this regard, you have to do ratio calculation for 1 year and year on year, 2 years. Okay. This question, if you do illustration 1, that's it. Your work is done. Next, return on assets. Return on assets. Very, very important ratio. Okay. Return on owner's equity. Very important ratio. To have a knowledge on these, do illustration 3 in the study material. Okay. Next, very important model that comes in exam. That's it. These are all the important ratios which you should not leave. I'm not telling which you should not read. I'm telling which you should not leave at any cost. Have full clarity. Okay. Ratios chapter videos are already there in my YouTube channel. Listen to them very clearly and complete them. Don't take risk with ratios. 8 to 10 marks will come in examination. Okay. Next, missing figures and balance sheet preparation. Fancy question that comes in exam. Every 5 attempts, 3 attempts questions are coming from missing figures and balance sheet preparation. How to get the clarity? Sir, what I should do? Do illustration number 4 in the study material. Along with that, practical problem 3 and practical problem 8. Do these 3 questions without fail. You will get full clarity on how to do the missing figures questions in exam. Next one, average collection period adjustment. Next one, preference and equity dividend coverage ratio. On this, you have to do practical problem 2 in ISM. Illustrations are different, practical problems are different. Practical problems are necessarily the book back questions type. Illustrations will be below the concept itself, it will be available. Okay, so these are all the selected questions which you have to do. Okay, this is all with regard to the ratios. Next one, cost of capital chapter. Do the question on amortization of bond. Illustration 5 in the study material. Realized yield. Very, very important for the current examination. Okay. For this examination, yes, that's very, very important segment. Which one? Illustration 11. Realized yield. Do it without fail. Okay. Institute problem if you have no clarity. In my classes, I have clearly explained what is the motive of that question, background, everything. Learn properly, they can twist that question, give an exam. Next one, with regard to the weighted average cost of capital, do illustration 17, 18. Along with that, do practical question 4, 5 and 7. When I am giving the list of questions, these are must to do without fail. Okay. And if you do this, 70 to 80% of any kind of question you will be able to solve. That confidence booster questions these are. Okay. Next, capital structure chapter. NI approach with tax, NOI with tax, MM with tax, financial break-even and financial indifference point. 5 concepts you need to do. 1 question in each must practice. Because in this 5, 2 will come in examination. How many? 2 will come in exam. Which 2? No one will know. Don't believe in any kind of things. No one will know. Because 3 attempts consistently they asked NOI. Then how can I tell that NI is important at that time? Are you understanding or not? 3 attempts continuously NOI approach came in exam. Means what? If last attempt like NI came, therefore this attempt NOI important, or this attempt NOI came, therefore give importance to NI means students gone. So therefore, I am not going to take any risk from your life point of view. Okay. What I am going to tell you is very clearly all the 5 concepts, one question you do from the study material. But I picked up super questions for you. Illustrations la 5, 6, 7, 10, 13, 14. Must to do questions, illustrations la. If you do these 6, you will cover all the concepts, whatever I said now. Everything you will cover. NI you will cover, NO you will cover, MM you will cover, financial breakdown, financial difference, everything you will cover. Along with that, book back questions, 4, 5, 8, 11 you have to do. 4, 5, 8, 11. So these questions if you do, that's it. You are done with capital structure. Directly you can do and select any exam question you can solve. Next, dividend chapter. Must to do 2-stage dividend model, Gordon model, Linter model, MM model. Linter model this time highest chance is there. 2 marks or 3 marks question can come, or MCQ question can come. So for this what I need to do? Solve illustration 3, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9 in practical problem. That's it. Your work is done. If you can do these 7 questions, dividend chapter over, you can directly go to exam. Next, capital budgeting. There are so many things, but I pointed out 5 important things you should not miss. Okay, accounting rate of return, NPV IRR, conflict between NPV IRR, EAB and EAC. Okay, what illustrations I should do? 10, 13, 14, 15, 18. Must to do illustrations. Okay, next 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, you must do. Capital budgeting is the king of the entire FM here. In that good amount of problems you have to solve. So I'm not telling that there are 30 problems are there. I'm selecting hardly 12 to 13 out of them. So that you need to do. So these questions and these questions must to solve questions for covering entire concept of capital budgeting. So these questions cover entire syllabus of capital budgeting with a decent coverage of every concept. Next, leverages. Reverse calculation must and should you need to learn. And percentage calculation and amount calculation. Simply amount means the rate calculation. Okay, these 2 things you need to learn. So straight away I'm telling the problems which you should solve. Illustrations 4, 5, practical question 3, 4, 8. If you do, that's it. You will cover all kinds of concepts in leverages. Working capital estimates, illustration 3, 4, 5. Debtors management, whatever selected questions you want, you can do, but don't miss the factoring concept. Okay, do factoring without fail. So remaining working capital estimates chapter 3, 4, 5. You do that, that's it. Success will be yours. Don't miss these areas at any cost. Okay, I'll be coming up with a complete theory discussion on FM. Okay, a 1 hour to 1.5 hour I will complete entire theory of FM, making you ultimately perfect for the coming JAN examinations for CA Inter FM. Okay, all the very best. Don't miss these areas. After doing this, you do whatever you want, but don't miss these areas at any cost. Okay, thank you very much. Love you all. We'll see you soon in CA final. Thank you.